having our collaborate conversation on real estate, guys. This is the automated six-figure system for real estate professionals. Okay. And so right now you have a lot of real estate brokers that are, some are extremely successful, and then you have some right now that are shutting the doors to the businesses because, quite frankly, they can't afford to keep them open. And so you got a lot of people who are living deal to deal. And when it comes to, real estate, guys, that can be a dangerous thing, for your household. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about how to build your own economy, right? And we're going to do that with our plug and profit done for you model, with our multiple six-figure income strategies, okay? And while making money even when the homes aren't selling, okay? This is very, very important. So make sure you hang around to the very, very end, because I have some very good things for you guys when it's all said and done. So meet the visionaries and the partners, guys. These are the people who are making this thing happen. You have over 85 years of experience with us three alone. Now you have the CEO, Winston Zavarro. He's based out of California, just like the actual main office. Over $1 billion in sales, serial entrepreneur, but he has a huge heart. You'll hear a little bit more about him a little bit later on. Then you have JC Rangel, the president, and is also a partner. Guy's got a ton of sales experience, and he's one of the key reasons why we have several key partnerships that our real estate brokers and agents get a chance to utilize. And then you have myself, my wife and I have had a measurable level of success. We've been blessed to learn from some of the best in business, period. They taught us how to use systems and employ systems to not just make us money, but make people money. And that's what we use to create multiple six-figure returns in three different industries. And so, guys, not trying to brag or trying to impress you, but to impress upon you that what we do works, and you're about to see it live and in living color. Okay, so when it comes to getting to know us, guys, the Build Network is who we are, and as you see here, it says that we are a new and innovative home essential services brokerage. Guys, what that really means is this: we're like a business model for entrepreneurs who are looking for opportunities, and people who really want a part-time gig without, selling their soul to companies like Uber, Airbnb, and things like that, right? We have people who are professionals that shouldn't be door dashing, and we have a platform that allows people to make a six-figure annual income on a very part-time basis without having to recruit, right? Just following a simple set of instructions without deviating from the plan, and you set your own schedule while working with top 5 companies that have recognizable brands and they're known for customer service. Okay. So when it comes to collaborating, guys, this is the most important part of it all. It's you get a chance to do something with someone else who can add value in areas that you lack, that skill set or their resources. And when you look at this screen here, it talks about, all of the past and present multi-billion-dollar collaborations. And the thing that you should pay more attention to, outside of the logos and icons on the screen, is that one sentence up top. And it says, don't let your ego override your cash flow. Okay? Ego, EGO, edging goes out, guys. You have a lot of people out there who have a lot of ideas, but because they don't want to share the success with individuals, they take those ideas to their grave with resentment. Okay. There are a lot of people that you can recognize on here. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, with Buffett, Charlie Munger, with Berkshire Hathaway. When it comes to investments, they're real big. Then you can just come down to some of these celebrities, like, my man over here, Matthew McConaughey, with Dolce & Gabbana, along with Apple, partnering with Nike. It doesn't matter, guys. All these people and all these individuals said, you know what? I can be extremely successful by myself, but it makes more sense to tap into the resources, right? And the audiences of people who I don't have them as a part of my database right now. Yeah. And so that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do today. Show you how to empower yourself using the resources of others. Okay. So when it comes to partnering with us, guys, when you partner with Build, we're going to help you expand your company into 50 states. So you may just do real estate here in Texas, but we're going to give you reach to 50 different states with a multitude of products that are very, very diverse, that's based around the home essential service industry. Okay. And so, again, diversifying your ecosystem and opening up more sales opportunities for you, that's very, very important. we're going to put you in a position where you like Apple. Person's already bought, an iPhone, so they don't need another one, right? So they need to buy something else from Apple, which is an iPod, an iPad, iTunes, iTV, MacBook Pro, something that Apple sells, okay? Because you only need so many products and services. So if you're a realtor, unless that person is a investor, you're only going to sell them one house. So we're going to give you a business suite that has other high ticket sales products that you can actually offer them. Okay. This is how you increase the value to your clients, but this is also how you empower your agents. Okay. A lot of people have brand new agents and they go through their process and it takes them a while, sometimes 30 days, 60 days, 90 days for them to have their first home sale, some even longer than that. Okay? But what if they had an opportunity to make a really nice, solid part-time six-figure annual opportunity mastering the craft of real estate? So we're going to do that with our high ticket sales to offset the slow months and compound the big ones. Okay? 100% transparency through your private partner portal, which means that supply you add to our system, you get a chance to track those 100% to completion. Okay, very, very important. And then you're going to maintain your day to day without it being disruptive. We want to make sure that if your focus is real estate, if your focus is being a broker, or if your focus is in doing anything in or around the real estate arena, that's all we want you to do. Okay? We're going to take care of all the heavy lifting on the back end, right? And so you get paid. We're going to do 100% of the work. You're going to get 100% of the commissions, and it's a win-win situation. So when you look at your target audience, guys, this is going to be extremely simple. You don't need AI for this. You don't need marketing, advertising, billboards, or any of this to tap into your warm market. Okay, since you've already done business with these people, you've helped them make the biggest purchase in most cases of their lives, being their houses. Guys, they respect you, they appreciate you, they love you, like you, know you, and trust you, and they're going to do business with you. Okay, and they're also going to want to do business with you because they're going to be a part of your HOA, not your homeowner association, but your homeowner affiliate program. And that program pays up to $1,000. Okay? All you have to do, guys, when you contact your past clients, you're going to go back, make a phone call, and it's going to go something like this. Hey, Laura, it's Samuel from Foresight Realty. Good morning. Quick question for you. Has anyone reached out to show you how to own the solar system that's powering your home since you're already paying for solar anyway? She's going to say no. Okay. I'm going to say great. Would you like to know what that looks like, or would you like to continue to pay for the utility company's solar farms? What do you mean? And that's when you say, hey, look, even though you're not solar, there's a part of your bill. Okay. If you go to it, it says, clean energy project, or it says your renewable energy, project, or something of that nature, which means that they're taking $1, or whatever it is out of your bill every day, and you don't miss it because it's small. And you couple that dollar with 6 million, 8 million customers. Now they're making $6 million to $8 million a month that they're taking, and they're using that to build the solar farms that they're powering your homes with. They're not powering your homes with, the fossil fuels, but they're charging you fossil fuel rates. And so obviously they're going to be inquisitive about that, and they're going to want more information. And that's not the time you give them more information. That's the time you refer them over to our system, and our system does the educating for you. Your job is done. Your next step is to get the money. Okay. And that's all we want you to do. That's how simple the process is. Okay. Now, when it comes to the partnership side of it, collaboration over competition, guys, collaboration means, together, partnership. Competition means combatant, which means that, guys, if you're in Remax, you're not going to do business with, Century 21 unless you guys are selling one of each other's listings. Now, here, you can actually be partners. You can actually commingle resources and make a flat out fortune together, because it doesn't just make sense, guys. It makes dollars, a lot of them. And so when you see here, brokers can partner with home service pros, entrepreneurs, salespeople in all 50 states. Okay. As you see here, it's estimated that nearly 1 million global companies cater to homeowners, right? Homeowners are at the center of the sales universe, guys. It's estimated that approximately 150 distinct industries and sub-industries cater to homeowners. Homeowners are highly qualified individuals that have equity, they have access to money. If they qualify for a home, 9 times out of 10, they qualify for what other people are selling. So Guys, you have people like realtors, roofers, plumbers, landscapers, painters, mortgage brokers, security, sprinkler people, finance, all these people you see here and more focusing on the same person, which is the homeowner. Okay. So why not collaborate? And if you're collaborating with other people in the industry, you should do so after you collaborate with the agents in your office. One thing I do understand about this is when you empower the people in your office and your agents can make money while they're working under your brokerage, guys, they never ever leave. Right? And if they ever leave while they're making this type of money with you, you override 100% of everything that they earn. So even in their absence, okay, it's still an equitable situation for you. Okay. Now, when I said you inherit a business suite of services from top 5 companies that are out there that you can utilize to now make high ticket sales in between home sales, guys, this is what it looks like. You have your company, right? What you do for a living, and then you have residential solar and commercial solar. Okay. When you look at residential solar, guys, that's a very fast moving market right now. A lot of people are in a position where they're looking to go solar. As a matter of fact, last week, over 497,000 people in 1 week searched home installation for solar. And so that lets you know people are looking for what we have. And when they come through you guys, the average commission on that is $6,000 to $10,000. Okay, that when it comes to what we're seeing. Now, when it comes to the commercial side, the average profit in on that commission on that is 40,000 to 100,000. Those are high ticket sales that you get a really good commission from. Now, when you look at the alkaline water filtration system, guys, that's $1,000 to $2,100 in commission. Our competition sells systems that are twice as much, and they pay anywhere from $300 to $500 per deal. So we want you to make the bulk of the money. Okay. Then you have residential and commercial roofing, guys. We're in the midst of finalizing contracts with multiple different roofing companies, that does claims that'll cover all 50 states of the United States of America. And when people get storms like we do here in Houston, we have hurricanes a lot. Dallas has, hailstorms a lot and tornadoes. Roofs tend to be, in need of repair. So when that happens, the insurance company pays for it. You get a check for $2,000 to $4,000 on average. Okay, when it comes to commercial companies, have an average commission of 30,000 to 45,000. Okay, now that's very, very important. Again, we're talking about big money. Imagine having transactions, come into your office or come into your bank account like these while you're building up your portfolio of real estate customers. Okay, and so you tend not to stress as much. Plus, you have more operating capital and marketing capital to go out there and expand your opportunity when it comes to real estate. And when it comes to when it comes to security, Ripple Secure, ADT, Brinks, these are home security companies that you all know outside of Ripple, which is a portable military grade security system that you can unarm and take to another location and then rearm. Okay, $400 to $700 a unit. Okay, then you have our smart money concept. Now, smart money concept is fantastic because your homeowners, we want to make sure that these individuals, since they have access to the program, they have access to education and assistance. When it comes to personal and business credit, guys, we have education for that. We have systems to help the people enhance their credit. When it comes to insurance, when it comes to being your own bank, we have people who will help you with that. When it comes to last night we actually had a person come on and talk about money on a whole entirely different level when it comes to investing. We have financial advisors. When it comes to Smart Money Club, we just want you to be way more, but we just want you to be on top of your finances. We want to make sure that you now can take the money that you're earning and not just sustain it, but scale it, diversify with it, and create a legacy with it, investing in other things. All right. Last but not least on this page, guys, there are a lot more that's coming. Aventi is our travel vacation club. This is what puts the icing on the cake. This is what says, hey, look, you guys, who are here making sales or here, putting yourself in a position where you're making good money, you're working hard. You should play hard too. Okay. So this is the lifestyle benefits where you get deep discounts on residential, hotels, resorts, You get the curated travel trips, right? And then you also get a trip on your anniversary every year, and a 4 or 5 star, resort, and stay. And again, that's just something that comes with our membership. Okay, so when it comes to the 3 steps to 4 figures, this is again how you put yourself in a position where you can now start to blueprint your system on how you create revenue. Okay? Step number one, you want to pique a person's interest. I gave you a script for solar. We have scripts for other things that we sell as well, but pique their interest. Okay. In solar situation, you get their utility bill. Okay. Now, if it's a roofing situation, you might get the copy of their insurance policy. If it's water, you get pictures of the sink. But whatever it is, step two, we got that for you. Step three, you set the appointment. Right? And step four, you make 4 figures. Okay. Now, again, showing you what that looks like for solar. We have a realtor from eXp Realty out of Florida. Their client that they called back with the script that we gave them, okay, was paying $410 a month before they partnered with us. Now, after they partnered with us, their bill went down and was locked at $290 a month, okay, never to increase, one day to go away. Okay, now that's a win for the homeowner because now they're buying an asset. Just like the home, you don't rent your home, you buy your home. So don't rent your power, you buy your power. Okay, it increases the value of your house 4 to 7% per Zillow. Okay, now when it comes to the realtors, guys, at the realtors, he made $4,100 based on referring it to our system. And the mentor that he referred the deal to that did all the heavy lifting, the expert made $4,100 as well. So that's $8,200 was split between the two. Okay. Now, when it comes to the strategy, I talked about we have multiple 6-figure strategies. Here is one. Okay. 2 hours a week, 6 figures a year. Okay. Goal number one. You want to make 2 hours of phone calls a week, not a day. We're talking about 15, 20-minute phone call increments, a couple of days a week, right? Goal number two, set 2 to 5 appointments per week. Okay. Goal number three, when you have those appointments, you will get no less than 3 deals from my experience to close per month. And as you just saw, you made $4,000 in that deal, right? Which means that 3 deals will put you over $10,000. If it's putting you over $10,000 a month, that means that you're making well over 6 figures a year. Okay. So that's our success formula. You got to ask yourself, what do you have in your portfolio right now that can add 6 figures worth of revenue and income to your bottom line every year? Okay. With the ease and simplicity that we use and that we do. Okay. So this whole entire process, guys, I'm just telling you, it's automated and realtors and brokers just love it. Okay. Now, here's another 6-figure opportunity when it comes to strategies. Remember, you have real estate agents who become brokers because they like to override. You have mortgage agents who become brokers because they like to override, right? You have insurance agents, and well, you get the picture, right? And so when you actually have a real time business and lifestyle membership, guys, what people can make money in, a business model that they'll pay monthly to be a part of and get those resources, that membership pays you monthly. Okay. And when you have, let's say, 20 agents or 20 members in your system per month, you're making $500 a month residual income. Okay, you have 50, right? At broker 1,000, you're making $1,000 a month residual. You have broker 2,000, you got 110 people. And keep in mind, these are not just the brokers in your office. These are brokers in the industry, like other brokers and other real estate companies, people who you meet at networking functions that work in the industry of real estate, like roofers and plumbers, landscapers, interior designers, all these people I talked about, guess what? They are agents as well. They are members as well. So as your brokerage grows, guys, your income residually will grow as well. This is, again, a very, very powerful way for you to set yourself up for the future and have some really nice residual. Now, the other thing is you can see right there where it says Executive 15, guys. I actually had lunch. I'm here in California today. I actually had lunch with the owners and partners. And we decided that it's going to be more powerful if we lowered the ownership level from executive 15 to broker 8,000. So guys, 500, less than 500 people on a membership in this company puts you at a six-figure annual income residually, right? Imagine having $8,000 a month coming into your house every month, and you don't actually have to go and sell a new house for it. But it pays your mortgage, pays your car notes, it takes care of a little bit of your lifestyle, right? Then imagine sitting down with the owners and writing out a contract saying that book of business now belongs to you. And everything that happens at that point going forward, you benefit from it, and it can never be taken away from you. Guys, we're going to help you build an asset, right? That will continue to pay you going forward. That's the goal. So I'm extremely excited about that. And when you look at, again, just the back end, when you talk about the curated trips from, our Venti program, Costa Rica, 5 nights, $454, right? Thailand, 7 nights, $549. Dubai, 7 nights, $705. Guys, we're talking about a list as a huge list, thousands of properties and curated trips that you can actually choose from. Okay. Now, as we wrap this up, cash flow to ownership, build is the only cash flow collaboration model designed where when you plug in your resources, we do 100% of the work, guys, and you get 100% of your commissions and bonuses. And keep in mind, I just talked about the fact that every business owner and broker can own their book of business that we help them create at Builder 8,000 now. Okay? Now, got to ask yourself these questions because when it comes to partnering and collaborating, we want to know, guys, what did you like best about what you saw today, right? And I want you to know what it is. How would you build how would build benefit your company? Is another question. And think about where you're at right now. Okay, what type of value can it add to your company, to your agents? Would it help you with retention? Would it help you with cash flow? What would it help you with? Okay. Is this a real value for your homeowners? Okay. Think about it. Would your homeowners enjoy solar and saving every month, locking it in, using the savings to invest in something? Would they like the water? Would they like the travel? Would they like the, smart money club, whatever it would be? What do they see value? And then what's the number one reason you do business with us? Okay. That's the question that you ask yourself, what is the number one reason that you'd partner with us and do business with us and collaborate with us? Okay. Wrapping this thing up, Plug and Profit, real simple, real easy. You're just launching your brokerage, guys. And this is how you onboard and qualify. Okay. Onboard with your partnership fee of $199. Okay. Pennies on a dollar. Not a lot of money at all to gain access to what we offer. Okay. Then it's $99 a month to continue to have all the support and everything else that we offer. Guys, when you look at Amazon, Amazon has 240 million subscriptions, and they're all that subscription that they hit you with annually, it's more than $100, right? And so let's make sure we understand that this is tremendous value here. So you're gonna do your launch consultation with your senior partner. You're gonna set up your partner portal for your leads. So now you can see every lead and every step of the way into completion. Access your travel club and your free annual vacation. Access your smart money club benefits so you can start learning and educating yourself with financial empowerment. Collaborate with 4 and you pay no more, which means that $99 disappears when you actually add 4 people to our system. Say you add 4 of your realtors that are in your office to our system. Say you add people who you've done security bids with, you've referred landscapers, you referred electricians, make-ready people, you referred them to our system. They want to become a part of your brokerage. Guys, 4 people, right? And that $99 overhead goes away, and you still get a chance to write this off at the end of the year as a tax deduction, tax write-offs in a box, okay? Take in home the in-house certification, no government licenses required. This is one of those things where you watch about 10 to 12 videos, 3-minute videos, multiple choice questions. And we have those questions geared to where once you answer those questions, you basically have some common knowledge of what we do and what we offer. You can't fail it. You get it wrong, you just go back and take it, re-answer the question. Okay. You're going to access your support chats and communities, access the customers' benefits in unique script that we're going to give you per your industry. And then we're going to add past, you're going to get a chance to add past clients and future clients to your free drip CRM. It's $99, $97 a month, right? It's like our version of Go High Level with all the bells and whistles. And then you access the Builders VIP Lounge, as this is where you find the elite education, right? This is where you get the coaching and you have access to, trainings from people like Grant Cardone and his team, Danny Pesci and his team, Chris Hart and his team. And again, my mentors and our leaders as well. So with that said, this is what I'll do. I'm going to wrap this thing up. And one thing I do want you guys to do is this, you don't have to take advice from a stranger. That's not what you have to do. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you to apply the wealth philosophies and principles that govern taking the rest of your life off and not having to really worry about money again as long as you live. Okay. Get back with the person that invited you here today. One, tell them thank you. Two, let them know what questions you have. And three, let them know that you are ready to go ahead and collaborate. So appreciate you guys. Take care and look forward to rocking with you guys. See you soon.